Hey everyone, I'm Nix. Are you ready to ramble? SARS paid a company called Interfront 1.5 billion rand. So of course, we need to investigate who Interfront is. But would you believe if I told you that Interfront is a state-owned company that only has one black person working for it? Would you believe if I told you that Interfront does not comply to BEE rules? In fact, it's the only state-owned company, entity, enterprise that doesn't comply to BEE rules. SARS itself doesn't comply to BEE rules. Why? Oh, they want your money. And they're not willing to put cadre deployment into the one avenue where they get the majority of their annual income. When it comes to money, the ANC is pretty much a big fan of the white neoliberalist what that they call us white people nowadays. I've lost track. Join me in this ramble. Let's start with SARS, because that's really where it all started for me anyway. We have our SARS commissioner, not black, am I right? We have deputy commissioner for engagement and operations. Thank you, yes, tick. And then we have deputy commissioner, chief of staff. No tick, and no tick. Excellent. Then we can look at the company which SARS paid 1.5 billion rand, yes, in the first quarter of 2025, so current year, but the taxi industry doesn't pay tax, the informal settlements don't pay tax, and now you don't even comply to BEE rules. Let's talk about that. So I want to introduce you to the management team of Interfront. It is plain day. I'm not even going to point it out for you. But let's just, take a look. This is on top of the board members of Interfront, which is on top of the SARS organogram. You're starting to see a trend, I hope. So I use a lot of websites and documents to find companies and figures and data, etc. This particular company was very difficult to find. It is not listed on the national government website. Even on Interfront's website, they do not mention anything about being part of the state. I had to go into their audit report in order to find the legislative and other mandates of Interfront. So let's pause for a moment and let me quickly read this for you. Interfront is designated as a public entity under Schedule 3A of the Public Finance, and as a state-owned company under the Companies Act, blah, blah, blah. It is regulated by the PFMA, the Companies Act, and the Treasury regulations. Fantastic. So you are a public entity, you are state-owned. Then why can't I find any detail about this? Why does your board members and your management team look the way it does? As a wholly owned subsidiary and strategic partner of SARS, Interfront plays a crucial role in helping SARS fulfill its constitutional and legislative duties. Interfront contributes significantly to the design, development, and maintenance of essential software systems. Here's it, enabling SARS to execute its mandated responsibilities effectively. Through this partnership, Interfront supports SARS in achieving regulatory compliance, enhancing operational efficiencies, and meeting its organizational goals, thereby upholding high standards of service delivery. For once, the mandate in the audit report actually reflects the services of the SOE or the SOC, state-owned company. Unlike every other audit report I've read, by the way, who all proclaim the same, upholding high standards of delivery. Yes, we are the preferred employer of 2024, blah, blah, blah. And then you don't get any service delivery, aka Johannesburg Mayor, Transnet, Eskom, police, alles, ne? Alles, except SARS and except Interfront. I think that's worth having a conversation about. So now we visit Who Are We page on their website. We are a technology solutions partner. Partner, not state-owned company, not state-owned enterprise, not a subsidiary of SARS, nothing. We are a technology solutions partner with specialist services for revenue and customs authorities. I'm not alleging anything in this video. I'm just pointing out the facts. This is one of the websites I use to figure out how this department fits into the bigger scheme of the government because, wow, the government is big. And doing a search on this website, looking under each one of these divisions, I cannot find Interfront listed. I did a search. We could not find any results for your query, Interfront. Okay. But then SARS paid them 1.5 billion rand. It even says there, International Frontier Technologies, SOC Limited, Interfront. SARS paid them deviation request to appoint International Frontier Technologies for the maintenance and development services of business process workflow, covering SARS contact centers, tax registration, audits, bank detail changes, and, most importantly, orchestration of processes necessary to ensure accurate assessments and taxpayer compliance status. Woohoo! I mean, talk about being ripped. Value add, guys, value add. Our question for the ANC is value add. We call them the ANV, add no value. Yeah. A lot of people comment, yes, it's the only institution that works. They make it exceptionally pleasurable to give them your money. But boy, oh boy, when you want something in return, this is kind of how they're treating Trump in the USA with regards to tariffs. Gimme. US aid, assistance, gimme, loans. Please, Pemi says, please. And then Trump says, my economy isn't looking so great right now. I'm going to have to kind of level the playing field until such a time as, I'm really strong and powerful again. I have my AI boys on that. Essentially, Trump's economy is not doing great. He has every right to equal the playing field. What is the ANC going to do? They send their general to Iran. They try and send Jonas as an envoy for the economy. Phil gets caught with his pants down in the White House, looking like an absolute fool. Refused to budge on BEE, launches a bloody national dialogue for almost R1 billion. You could have saved that money you paid to Interfront. You could have used that for the national dialogue. You know what? The ANC never fail to surprise. The ANC also never fail to stoop to new lows. Like I say, they must have serious carpet burn on their knees from all the begging and ridiculous antics they get up to. Okay, that's really my ramble for today. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Have a great day. Over and out.